Hello, my name's Terry Brightwater. This is the Inner Space vlog. This is vlog number 41. And this week's evolutionary wave, this theme that's going through our lives at this time, is self-love and fallibility. So it's all about coming to terms with making mistakes and other people making mistakes. And really it has a lot to do with self-worth as well. Self-worth and self-love really go well together. They're real bedfellows. And fallibility is as well. So there's this sense of working myself, working with clients in the last 2 weeks. That's the last time I did a vlog. So there's a lot of water has gone under the bridge, the evolutionary bridge of our collective and individual consciousness and unconsciousness. And this is the theme that I picked out. There's lots of themes at the moment. It's been a very intense time. And this seemed to be at the core of it, this self-love, fallibility, self-worth. And it sort of fits in with the last vlog I did around paradox of perfection and the gifts of innocence. It's more around, really kind of accepting much more deeply our own individual and collective fallibility. And fallibility is a really positive quality. If we accept it, if we resist it, it becomes a real hell state in our lives, both individually and collectively. This frightened of making a mistake. The real true way that we learn is through our mistakes. And this process of experimentation, life is an experiment. Evolution itself is an experiment. So it's really kind of accepting that in our own individual lives, and how in accepting our fallibility, how that really supports us throughout each day. And we can really love ourselves, rather than criticising and giving ourselves a hard time for making mistakes. We can really get into what I call the divine humour and timing of things. We can really laugh at ourselves and situations. It's not to say that sometimes we're not going to be upset, disappointed or grief about the past, the past mistakes we've made and we're still living with them. But we can look upon it more lightly. We can accept our fallibility, our limitations at the time, and if we've learnt from them, then we can move on. And to a greater sense of who we are, a greater skill level, and a big part of this as well is our old friend intuition. It's just like this waterfall here coming in behind me to this lovely river. This is like our individual self-love going into the collective love and finding its way to the ocean of divine love. So in consciousness, we can contribute to the collective with our own individual self-love, as we can contribute with our individual fears, resistances and limitations to the collective fears and limitations and resistances. So, but it's good to accept that, that's going on, both are going on at the same time. And, we're all fallible. And the more we try to get everything right, and trying being the operative word, it's very trying for us and it's very trying for everybody else when we're trying to get stuff right. If we can be in this lighter state of fallibility, of humour around that, of really feeling our self-worth, I'm worth it, being kind to myself. So rather than being in this place of trying, let's play. let's experiment, let's accept our fallibility. So that's my invitation to you at this time, and it's really out there. It's really, really feeling it, really feeling it myself, and I know my clients certainly are. So I'd like to read you this week's affirmation. When all is said and done, there can only be one. One love, self-love, imbued with fallibility, accepting my past, now worthy at last to embrace my own divine loyalty. Loyalty to intuitive love that's in my heart, belly and above. Playing with divine humour, it couldn't have come any sooner. This divine freedom of my divine love. So much love and many blessings on your inner space, and I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog.